on my life. So I'm like, I'll do a little vlog. I tried to do this yesterday or something, and I was just rambling for like 3 minutes. I couldn't upload it. I don't know why. Okay, so yesterday, kind of weird day. So there's me and another ALD, Kylie. She's good peeps. I hang out with her a lot. We're friends. So she works at the local elementary school on Thursdays. So yesterday she was on her way to work and noticed someone was following her. And this person she had seen before, this person like a couple weeks ago, lapped her like 3 times or something. I don't know if it was like around the block or her personally. And then stopped in front of her and was like, I want to shake your hand. And so, you know, stuff like this happens sometimes, especially, you know, yeah, there was one time I was somewhere after a concert, heading home early, and an older gentleman on the bike forced me and herded me into a corner with his bike and basically said, "Good morning," and that was it. And then he rode off, and I'm like, seriously, you scared the crap out of me just to say good morning? So, that aside, so this guy lapped her 3 times, forced a handshake. And so yesterday, it's this guy again, and she's on this bridge. She's like a pedestrian bridge, so it's small, it's like a sidewalk to go over the river. And so he overtakes her and stops right in front of her, which she can't go by him because he's standing right in front of her. And she tried to go around him, but kept getting in the way. And then he took her hand, and this time she kind of pulled it back. Now he didn't like, you know, hold on too hard or whatever. So she ends up walking by, like, what the? And he's following her. Well, he walked off because he's ahead of her. And basically there's, you know, for the elementary kids, there are parents or whoever they are, staff, who are crossing guards to make sure the kids get to school safe. So she goes up to one of them and is like, dude, this guy's following me. And he stops and he waits. And she's like, oh crap. So anyway, this goes on. Now he goes ahead, heading towards the school where she works. And there's like you go up and over, upstairs, downstairs, something like that. And he went up over, but waited just out of view on the other side. So she goes up, and there he is waiting. And then the kids are all running, and she's worried for the kids too. She doesn't know who this guy is, or, you know, what he's capable of. So she doesn't like the fact that, 1, he's following her, and 2, she's in the kids' space and following her to their school. So basically, can't see me. She kind of kept walking and ended up going to school, and she didn't really want to look too much at the guy because you don't want to encourage him. But he was standing outside waiting a little bit after she went onto the grounds, but he stayed off the school campus, which was good. So on my end of all this, my school, which basically it's the junior high. For that elementary school, it's the junior high. So they get a phone call, and I hear the head teacher, because the principal and vice principal weren't in. I hear there I go, stop that from jingling. Sorry. The head teacher gets a phone call, and he says something to the secretary, like, ALT non-toka. And I started to tune out a little bit, and just because it wasn't directed at me, and I don't want to be like, what are they saying? I kind of tuned out just a little bit. Didn't really understand what he was saying either. And I heard the secretary go, Kylie Sensei Janai, or something like, oh, is that Kylie Sensei? Like, so I'm like, oh, well, I finished with classes and I get a text. And it's her saying like, oh, going to the police station. whatnot. I'm out early. I got escorted to the train station that we both live 5 minutes away from. And she's like, yeah, dealing with the police report. So I'll make the train because we had stuff to do in the office. I'll make the train for sure. Hope you get out early. So I turned to the head teacher. I'm like, my classes are done for the day. And I just got this thing from Kylie Sensei. Can I go? And then I saw the secretary go like, it was her. Like, it registered. And then both of them were like, yes, go. So I booked it down the Castle Road. I wouldn't say run, because if you get too much momentum going down the hill and tripped, it just, be bad. But I jogged. I hurried down that Castle Road and to the train station. Got her tissues and a comfort drink of Sprite. I'm like, okay, here. Okay, tell me what happened. And she told me everything. And I'm like, oh, man. And then later, after we took care of business, I was like, do you mind if I talk about it on the vlog? Because kind of not interesting, but like, it's something. Japan is thought of to be very, very safe. And in this particular, instance, you don't feel so safe. And I have heard also a couple of instances where either a friend of a friend, friend of friends, I guess, that they had like, Japanese boyfriends and whatnot, and there was some domestic violence. And then, first thing I'm just going to say and comment on that, the Japanese police take violence against foreigners very seriously. At least this is what the embassies told my friend, French friend, that they take it seriously. So if you're ever in this situation, go to the police. They will help you. Or just go to your embassy and find out what's the best step, what should I do. But anyways, so yeah, it's just, because Japan is a very safe place, but there are moments. Okay, I rambled on long enough. I'm almost to the Castle Road. So until next time, ja.